Hope you guys are having, oh, that's a nice slick transition. I hope you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are in the world. It is a beautiful day in the Mississippi. Before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to Expansive World Games for sponsoring this video and giving me a key to the game and its DLC. We're going to be doing some big game hunting. We're going to be hunting gators. This is going to be interesting. I've hunted before on stream. If you have faith, then you'll remember I've hunted gators before and I can do it again. Except this is going to be a little different because this is the Hunter Call of the Wild. It's a far more serious hunting game than those that I've played in the past. And you have to worry about windage. You don't want the wind picking up your scent, carrying it to the different creatures you may be hunting. There's all kinds of different creatures you can hunt. We're going after gators, but this is the Mississippi, so you've got animals indigenous to this region, like the common raccoon, the gray fox. You got cottontail rabbits, feral pigs. You gotta watch out for those feral pigs. I hear sometimes they can eat flesh. Well, I don't know if they eat flesh in this game. I haven't played too much, so I'm a bit of a greenhorn. Nevertheless, I do have a couple of guns. They've given me a little bit of a starter package here. And I've gone on a couple of hunts. I've only gone after deer, a bear, a turkey. Haven't gone after a gator yet. This is what I'm currently outfitted with. I got a 243, and I also bought myself a new gun. This is a gun that's new to this DLC. It's the Coleman 22. If we find any raccoons or rabbits, this is what I'll be using. It's a new gun, and which one did I get? I got the Wasp variant. It's a good-looking gun. It actually kind of reminds me of the 22 that I had in real life. I've got my eye on this one, though. I love the old-fashioned rifles. Nevertheless, I need to figure out which rifle would be most appropriate for our gator hunting. In fact, let me make sure I stock up on ammunition. Let's get some soft point bullets. So, like I said, I've hunted on stream before, but this is quite different. It's going to be a challenge. There's a plethora of different ammo types, and these mirror their real-world counterparts in terms of what you want to use and where you want to use it. And the game does a pretty good job of explaining some of this to you, but it doesn't hold your hand. Anyway, let's get started. We're looking for signs of gator. This is part of the campaign, so we're not going freeform yet. But this might be a nice little warm-up. I don't know if they're going to have us hunt the gator just yet, but I'm hoping so. Because once we head out into the bayou, we're on our own. This is a huge map, though. Like, seriously, I've been doing a lot of walking. I've gone after some deer, some pigs, bear, turkey, stuff like that. Not gators yet, but this map is absolutely enormous. This is a new reserve, just came out today, the Mississippi Acres, and it's meticulously crafted. When you're traversing this area, it almost feels like true-to-life scale, the size of this map. Which makes these hunts pretty tricky. Because you're going to be covering a lot of ground, and so are the animals that you're tracking. Alright, we're looking for Gator Clues, though. I don't know if gators get into the trash. I am bringing shame to myself. I used to be a native Floridian. How don't I know signs of gators? I don't remember if they get in the trash. In New York City, you're supposed to look in the toilets. Wait a second. Wait a second. By the way, check this out. This is so cool. I love this feature. You've got grass deformation. This is probably something I'm going to have to watch out for. I don't know if animals, they can be crafty creatures, but I don't know if they're intelligent enough to watch for treaded grass. Nevertheless, that's something that I can watch for when I'm looking for tracks. This isn't my first time hunting a gator. It's my first time hunting a gator in a realistic fashion, in a realistic hunting game. But if you have faith, sons, you will remember that I have hunted before and I will hunt again. Just keep the faith. I have a plan. So we got a call about this thing being a menace. I don't know if we're supposed to kill it. I don't know if it's still here. But I'm being nice and quiet, and we're in luck. If you look at the compass in the bottom right-hand corner, the wind is blowing my scent that away. So...
Oh, of course. Someone was on its trail.
Our scent's not likely to give us away here. Man. Nice ambiance. Real nice. Setting the tone. I love this grass deformation. That is good stuff. So basically, there's a couple of things we got to watch out for. Where they flatten the grass, their tracks. These are actually the human tracks, the guy that was following the gator. I hope we don't find something too grisly up ahead. Anyway, you've got this cone, which is basically kind of trying to guesstimate where these tracks were headed, what direction they were going in. And right now, we're in luck. This is a bit of an easy follow, but sometimes it's going to be a little ways before you find where the tracks pick up, or before you find a broken branch, or a scratched up tree, or some animal dung. That's another thing I should mention. There's all kinds of different sizes, weights. You've got male gators, female gators. There's a whole lot of variables. So it's important to know some of these things down. Like, I'm guessing this. Oh, Jesus. Guess I'm a little jumpy. That is a big no-no. I'm lucky this isn't a free-form hunt. Otherwise, I would have just scared off every animal within a couple hundred yards. Anyway, all of these clues you got to watch out for, because it's important to know the size of the beast that you're hunting, their tendencies, their characteristics. All that's important. I'm gonna try to follow the gator rather than the man that was following the gator. We're still a ways off. These tracks are pretty old. We're not necessarily hunting in the 1800s. We got a little bit of tech with us. This device is very useful for jotting down where we've been finding these tracks. If you got a flesh wound on an animal and they're bleeding, you can mark those blood tracks down in your phone as well, which is kind of cool. Thought I saw something. Hold on. No, it's just a couple branches. And that's just a turkey. Okay. Look, I've had some pretty bad experiences with gators in my time playing video games. So I'm going to be very, very quiet, but also pretty darn careful. I'm new to this game. I've hunted before, but again, not like this. If you guys haven't heard of theHunter, Call the Wild, it's a massive hunting simulator. This game's huge. They've got all kinds of locations, all kinds of different reserves that you can hunt on. What is that? Is it a turkey? All right, good. I've actually hunted one of those guys. I haven't hunted too many animals, but I've gotten a turkey. Well, we got bigger birds to fry, and this one's not even a bird. But yeah, this is the newest reserve that they've added. It's in Mississippi, which is kind of fun because it's an area of the United States I'm fairly familiar with. I've lived in a few different southern states and visited many more. Damn, that is beautiful. It's a huge, huge map, this reserve, and this is just one of many. But it came out today. I've got a link in the description if you want to check it out. And I've done a lot of trekking, and boy, did it take some time. Felt like I walked through half of Mississippi. This is a game that requires some patience, requires some strategy, some thoughtfulness. It's definitely a game that likes to take its tone seriously, which is really cool. I've always been fascinated by all the various sims out there, and I haven't played too many hunting sims, so I've been enjoying myself. But I'm pretty new in the game. There's a lot to it. You can play this game co-op, multiplayer. If you play a co-op, only one person needs to own the reserves. But I've got a couple of skills here. I've mostly invested my skill points into things that are going to assist me in hunting. Basically, my investigative skills, right? My ability to kind of eyeball what the animal's weight is from their tracks, grouping, because some of these travel in herds, not alligators, thankfully. Gators are fascinating creatures. There's not a lot going on in their heads, and yet they do what they do so well. Apex predators, and yet they're very simple creatures. I think we might be getting close. We're certainly getting close to their homestead, that's for sure. Oh, shit. American alligator. There she is. I don't know if that's the specific alligator we're going after. There's also a codex, which I've been finding kind of fun, because there's all kinds of collectibles you can find throughout the map. There's these little pieces of trivia you can find. Alligators have long been feared and respected in Mississippi. The Choctaw tell the tale of a hunter who saved an alligator in need and was rewarded with wisdom. Which deer to leave and which to harvest in order to become the greatest hunter. Overhunting led to them being designated an endangered species in Mississippi in the 1960s. Juvenile alligators from Louisiana were handed out in bags at the Mississippi State Fairgrounds, and by the late 1980s, they were no longer listed as an endangered species in the state. Instead, the burgeoning population began to be seen as a nuisance, which I suppose leads us to our current predicament. This gator's been hassling the local residents of Mississippi, and I'm not talking about the wildlife. We do have a health bar, which makes me awfully nervous. So, let's be a little cautious. This is a game where you do another alligator. So we've got at least two right on top of us, or at least within vocalization range. But let me explain to you some of the sim elements here. Bottom right-hand corner, that compass, the little green triangle, that's windage. That's where the wind is blowing our scent, and the cone of dispersion of our scent. That little speaker in the bottom right-hand corner, obviously, that's how much noise we're making. The thing between the heart and the speaker, that is your level of sight, your level of obfuscation. Right now, we're partially obscured. If we go prone, we're pretty much invisible unless they're right on top of us or unless they smell us. And then we've got the heart, which in a way is our stamina. If we're running around, getting a lot of calisthenics in, we're going to be having a lot of weapon sway, and it's going to be difficult to hit some of these animals in their vital organs. That's a big part of the game, is where you hit the animal. For gators, I'm pretty sure you want to go for a brain shot or a neck shot. But it's not so simple as just going for the neck. The neck, gators have a pretty big neck. You don't give a gator a cashmere sweater, they're going to stretch the neck hole. So, once you actually successfully hunt an animal, you'll get like a 3D rendering of where your bullet hit them. You'll be able to see their skeleton, their liver, their intestines. It's actually quite detailed, and you know what? I've lost the track. Gators top out at 35 miles per hour, huh? It's pretty good. Wait a second. What is that? I'm pretty sure... Yeah, get the pistol out. Genius move. I'm pretty sure that's just a stump. What is that? Oh yeah, that's just a rock. If you're hunting like a diamond, which is... That's a rare animal, that's a valuable animal, that's something that's going to take some time to hunt. Experienced players, it can even take them hours. In some cases, if it's a really rare creature. What I'm trying to say is the hunts are not easy. And already I'm running into some difficulty. I'm going to guess that gator probably went in the water. So is this the gator we're supposed to be looking for? I may have picked up another gator's trail. This grass deformation is so excellent, you can instantaneously tell where you've been. I wish more games had this feature. This area of Mississippi in the story of the game had copious amounts of flooding recently, which is lending to this marshy effect. But obviously we're not going to be able to follow his tracks in the water. But common sense dictates his tracks probably continue past this water. And you know what? We're seeing some signs over here. I bet one of those belongs to him. Still, I've been hearing gators. I don't want to die here. And you know what? Some of this kind of looks like, I think there might be a gator nest over there. 666 pounds.
You tracking gators, rookie? Want some advice? Hey, I don't want no silent treatment. You've read Camp Haven's handbook, right? Rule number 1, our differences are our strengths. There's no shame in trying something new. I'll give you a few pointers. You show me what you can do. It's win-win. First, find where they gather. Following the waterway's a good bet. Just make sure you're packing appropriately. Their skulls are thicker than a Mississippi senator's. Check the Codex field guide if you need help.
Oh, we're getting close. That's the one thing I'm nervous about. I don't know if this gun's going to be able to handle a gator. Let's check our codex real quick. So what she was saying about following the waters and specifically banks, from what I've read, this game is actually fairly it's fairly intense in terms of tracking these creatures. And there's a lot of things that the game doesn't really hold your hand. You've got tracks, sure, and it highlights them so you don't have to look, too hard at because the tracks are there, but they highlight them for ease. But there's a lot of things that aren't handed to you. There's a lot of things that aren't guided, like what she was saying about finding their nesting grounds. So let's check what we've got about the American alligator and wildlife. Skittish and dangerous. Great. Mostly active between dusk and dawn. I don't know what time it is right now. I think it's around 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Excellent sense of smell and vibration, so we're going to have to be really careful about our footsteps and also our windage. The American alligator is the apex predator of its range across southeastern United States, where it can be found at rivers, lakes, but primarily in freshwater swamps and marshes, where we are. Well, sort of. Informally called gator, they mostly consume fish, amphibians, other reptiles, birds, and mammals, but at their peak size, they consider any animal near their habitat a potential target. And that's us. Thank you, J-Dub! I appreciate that, man. That's nice of you to say. I'd love to narrate your books. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that looks like a gator nest. I don't know, maybe it's not, but I'm hearing a lot of noises coming from that direction. Easy hairstyle. Listen, it's harder than it looks. This is a game that takes a lot of patience. You're supposed to go slow. Seriously, if you startle one of these animals, it could lead into a merry chase that could last quite some time, depending on the level of mistake that you made. Very old gator dung. Okay, we don't have to worry too much about going slow right now because that dung tells us we're quite a ways away. Man, he's leading us far out. Wait. Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I was leaning on the mouse. Shameful! That's why we're doing this hunt first. This is going to ease us like an old man into a nice warm bath. Once we go freeform and I do that, I may as well log off because that is not going to fly. If you'll remember the last couple hunts we did, it was in a different game, and that's the easy stuff compared to this. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Okay, well, we found ourselves a gator. I don't know if it's the right one. Oh my God. My gunshot scared him off, I guarantee it. He can go fast. He's not going fast right now, probably because he doesn't consider us a threat. Yeah. This is the one. 666 pounds to 1,000. Well, almost 1,000. Oh boy. 5 bullets isn't going to kill this guy, I guarantee it. Like our handler said, they have very, very thick skulls, and in my cursory research that I did, you want to go for neck shots or you want to brain them. Now, I think for a neck shot, which, man, the foliage looks really good in this game. Anyway, I think for a neck shot, what you want is to sever the spine, if I'm correct. I'm not sure exactly where a gator's spine is in their neck. I think it's towards the top. Very fresh droppings. Probably still warmer to the touch. Normally that wouldn't make me so excited, but it means we're right on him. I guess you could say we're hot on his trail. It's like we're playing a game of Marco Polo. Only instead of saying Marco or Polo, he drops some very fresh droppings for us. I don't know if this is a thing that like hardcore hunters do, but I guess you could turn off the UI and just in areas like this, just follow the depression of grass and mud. However, I'm not that skilled yet, so I'm gonna keep it default. I know some of you guys are probably wanting me to put some eggs in my shoes and beat them, but that's just gonna end up taking more time, trust me. Hey, look at that, we got another gator. I don't know if it's the same one. He seems a little too far to be the 666 gator, but that is a gator nevertheless. They're a lot faster in the water. Now that's not deep water, but if it was, we'd have to be careful because if you shoot a gator in really deep water and they sink, you're not getting that gator back up. Here we don't have to worry about it, but, you know, later in the stream, once we go freeform, that's something we need to consider. What? Throw my droppings too? Why? To be fair with the gator? To give the gator... What, am I the prey now? No, I'm not giving the gator any of my droppings to hunt me with. Thank you very much. We do have a health bar. That makes me nervous. I don't know if we can be killed by the gator, but I don't want to find out. Oh my god. Holy shit, he's fast. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Medium. Is this the one? What the hell? Let's go for it. Okay. He is fast, so we're gonna have to get these shots in just as quick. I'm gonna try to go for neck shots. I think a gator's spine is toward the top of the neck. I'm pretty sure I don't just have to go for the neck. I have to go for specific parts of the neck. Vital organs. I think I can also use, so this game is very realistic in terms of how it deals with ammunitions. We've got soft point bullets, I believe. Okay, so that's... I know you wouldn't use that for gators, but I was thinking, is that for opening up wounds that you can more easily track? Because you can go for flesh wounds, and they'll lose blood, and you can follow the blood pretty easily. Oh, shit. I think I lost the gator. No, wait, we got his tracks right over here. I just gotta be careful that I don't walk right on top of him. I think this rain is probably gonna be good for us because, I believe rain dampens smell. Since you're not shooting them, let them eat you. Nice try. What, do you work for the Gators? These tips are horrible. Alright, he's over on the bank. We got him now. You want the brain, about right between the eye. Yeah, but that's a trickier shot than the neck. There he is. Big beast. Or as I would say in Mississippi, he's a big cuss. I'll try to go for the eyes, but for one thing, the gator has to be facing me for me to go between the eyes. I don't feel comfortable with that. Again, this is a game that takes some time. You can't just rush into this. We're on the press. Oh my God. We're on the precipice here. All right. We want to take a couple of shots and make them count, and we want to get this hunt trophy successfully. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh! Oh, Jesus. Let me tell you something. I would not... If he came after me, I wouldn't be able to kill him in time at that range. No way.
See the depression on the ground? Looks like they've been basking around here. Try sneaking up on them when they're idle. We didn't hunt gators much but for self-defense when I spent my summers here. My daddy taught me not to aim between the eyes. That'll just have it pitching a fit. Try to land a shot between the eye and the ear instead. That destroys the brain, kills it quickly.
That is good information. One of you guys in the chat room told me to go between the eyes. It's the eye and the ear. Oh, we would have screwed that up. All right, I guess there's a sleeping gator over there. This is basically a tutorial. We're not hunting freeform just yet. And that's a good thing, too, because I had my gun all ready to make a rookie mistake. Nevertheless, it feels a little dirty to sneak up on a sleeping gator and kill it while it's lamping. Lamping, that's different from relaxing. A gator lamping, braining it between the eye and the ear, feels dirty until I remember this is a prehistoric beast that could easily kill us otherwise. We actually took a little bit of damage from the gator, but we haven't had one try to really maul us yet. If you guys are just joining in, welcome. This is a hunting simulator. It needs a light touch. Despite the fact that we're hunting a 1,000-pound, extremely deadly prehistoric apex predator, we need to use this with kid gloves. So, because this is a hunting simulator, there's... Oh, crap. Alright, you see the compass there? There's a green triangle. That is designating... It's basically showing us where our scent's being blown. And it's being blown right where we're headed, right where the gator is. Gators have an excellent sense of smell. But basically what I'm trying to say is we don't want to screw this up. Because it's more of a sim than any other hunting game that I've played. And I have played a few. If you are loyal, you'll remember over in the bayous of Lemoyne, we went gator hunting. We've done it before, and we can do it again. Damn, I can't see this guy. By the way, Chad, if you have any suggestions, I am all ears. Alright, let's move in real quiet. Kind of like Splinter Cell. You've got a sound meter. You've got stamina. So, if you've been exerting yourself, you're going to have way more sway. That's going to make it hard to hit the vital organs. And, of course, you got a sound meter. But the sight meter is also important. I don't know if it's as important with gators. The hell? There's no gator here. So this is where it sleeps, huh? Kill an alligator. What an objective. Alright, let's see if we can find any recent signs. Maybe some fresh gator dung. Angelo Bronte had it coming. Cryptic howl. Just like this gator has it coming. Hey, that's the same gator. His tracks, it's the same weight, 666 pounds. What is this Z here? What is this? So that's a need zone. I'm guessing that, oh, okay. We are here at the wrong time of day. I see. So being a hunting simulator, time of day, weather, all that matters. Windage. It looks like the gator in this area nests earlier in the morning. Not early morning, but between morning and midday, and we are currently past midday. It's about 1 p.m. So we probably missed him. A couple hours ago, in game time, there were a lot of gators here. It looks like they moved on since then. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to come back to this location, it looks like. I wonder what that arrow's talking about over there. What is that? I don't see it on the big map, but... About 800 yards south, we got something. Let's check that out real quick. Additionally, we're going to set up a camp or head back to a hunter's house, and we're going to sleep until 8 a.m. Actually, you know what? Let's sleep until 7 a.m. That'll give us enough time to get to the gator's home and have our rifle ready, pointed between its eye and its ear for a nice solid brain shot. All right, yeah, we'll head over back to this house. In fact, it's fast travel there. It's got some good graphics, this game. Very pretty ambiance. I tell you what, though, if you've ever wanted a game to have a realistic scale to it, check out this game, because I did a lot of exploration this morning and last night. As you can see, I made my way to most corners of the map. This is a huge map. Like, Jesus, this is huge. It feels like they really tried to make an expansive land that felt like it was in a realistic scale. You got some residential areas. This is a reserve mainly, however. But you do have some residential areas. Anyway, the traversal feels very realistic, which means you need to have good planning. All right, let's see. Let's double check. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's do 7:30 a.m. I think that'll be good. I'll do 7:50. Yeah, I should be fine. There's a snake in my boot. All right, beautiful. It's 7:50 a.m., and it is another gorgeous day on the Mississippi. We're going after a gator. Always close your doors. This is gator country. Anyway, this is attempt number 3, and we're heading back out. I've hunted other animals, but this gator is tough. I don't know what the hardest animals are to hunt in this game. This game's got a bunch of different reserves. One of you in the chat room hunted a white lion. Said it took you a couple hours. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't know what the most difficult animals are to hunt, but I'm assuming a gator is kind of up there. Lions, probably more difficult, but what I find difficult about the gator is the level of obfuscation, since he's basically prone. He's got a very low profile. It's hard for me to spot him. I'm using the Ranger, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, Ranger 243. We've got soft point bullets, which I think should do well for us. It's within the right class. We need to use class 6, and this tops out around class 6 in terms of munition. What, Jesus. It sounded pretty That sounded pretty intense for a deer. I've got a lot of deer that live around my house. Jesus, there's so many. And apparently deer can carry diseases too. Hunting has a place with the environment. Kind of reminds me of California with the wildfires. Native Americans used to do controlled burns in California, and that was something that was necessary to keep the forest healthy. Well, the government put a stop to that and told the Native Americans they couldn't do that anymore. And the Native Americans protested, and unfortunately it wasn't successful anyway. Apparently that's part of the reasons why California has so many issues, is because the forests have just been unchecked and really uncared for in those respects for decades. Anyway, long story short, we've got a ton of deer where I live. Occasionally, I'm fairly certain I've heard cougars at night. I definitely hear coyotes. And the deer, I mean, they'll be like a couple 100 yards. You can hear them all the time, but sometimes they'll be 300 feet away, and I won't see them because it'll be, dead of night. I'll be taking the trash to the road, and they'll make that hissing noise, that really loud. It scares the pants off of me. I try to wear brown pants whenever I take the trash out nowadays. Although maybe I should try wearing a red shirt in case there's a cougar. The thing about big cats is, if you only see them if they want you to see them. In real life, you never get the drop on big cats. They're very intelligent, crafty creatures. All right, it is 8 a.m. and we're at the Gator Need Zone. This is where they like to nest. We saw at least 3 distinct individual gators here yesterday, and there have been sightings between 9 a.m. and 12, so we're right on the cusp here. We got to be quiet. Happy Tuesday, Jay Skittles. Tuesday it's a big gaming day. This is when updates, patches, DLCs, and new releases always happen. It's always on a Tuesday. You'd think it'd be on a Thursday, leading up to the weekend, but that's all right. It helps shake off the Monday blues. Chizu, Crocs should be showing up soon. As they would say in the more gentlemanly reasons, I am expecting them presently. Nice bait and switch, Xavier. I don't know which is more dangerous to follow. Alright. This is their stomping ground. We're about an hour out. Let's be coy. Let's check those tracks out real quick. So what I've been doing primarily, because like I said, I'm new to the game, I'm a greenhorn. I've been exploring the land, getting us ready for our hunts wherever we needed to go. All kinds of, there's a lot of towers, a lot of lookout posts. I don't know if they're used for hunting or fire watching, but they're useful for my hunting purposes. Anyway, I've gone to a bunch of different lookout towers. Hey, look at this. Flattened grass. I mean, we got the glowing tracks, but if we didn't have that UI on, you'd have to be a little more attentive to the actual grass deformation. So it's good to kind of prepare yourself and try to look for that too. Anyway, I've got us a lot of houses set up, so after this we may head over to the Gator Lakes area of Mississippi. Check out some of the different points of interest. Some of the landmarks. I'd be interested to see how this works with co-op, because this game is multiplayer. I'm playing solo right now, but I can only imagine how much more effective it would be if you had like a spotter. I don't know how many bullets it takes. That's actually the biggest concern I have with hunting the gator. I think, so my handler in the game said, you want to shoot between the eye and the ear, and that's a clean shot to the brain. So if I was able to execute that shot properly, I'm assuming that would be one bullet, one to kill, but for a neck shot, I don't know. It's the same gator, 666 pounds. I guess this is where he lives. It'd be great if we could find some. Oh, holy shit! Holy mother of God! Oh my God! I'm assuming he saw me, but he's heading straight for his nest. So I'm hoping. What time is it? What time is it? 8:21. I'm hoping he's going to his nest. Mating call. That's a good sign. All right. Nice and slow. Let's go. These guys really sneak up on you. In the other games that I've hunted in, it's not really too difficult to get the drop on them. I would say it's a little more predictable, I guess. It's definitely taken some getting used to for me. So when do gators sleep? Is he here for mating or is he here for sleeping? I think those tracks right there are the new ones. All right, we're almost there. I don't see him. Well, we got about 30 minutes. In-game time, I mean. You know what? Let's park ourselves right here. There's a warning call right on this bank. I don't know if he's in the water or if he's going back to his nest. But I'm gonna back off at least far enough for our scent not to be picked up by his nose. That's an idea. Someone in the chat room gave a wonderful little reference. Clever girl. But that makes me think. If this game, like with this gameplay, had dinosaurs. Very fresh, there he is. If this game, because I would want it to have these mechanics, had dinosaurs, like a dinosaur reserve, that would be very interesting. I guess the problem is, do we know like where dinosaurs had their livers and stuff? Because it's a big part of this game is where you shoot them. Because once you get the kill, it'll give you an X-ray like cutaway of the animal. You'll be able to see their skeleton, their vital organs, and where your bullet hit. So that might be a little difficult to do with dinosaurs, but that'd be pretty cool. No, I didn't see him across the lake, Psycho. You did. I appreciate you letting me know. I don't see him, though. Let's see what time it is. 8:36. Is this real time? So between 9 and 12, that's when the sightings here are reported. So that's what we're banking on. Fresh droppings. I mean, we already know where he is, but still, that's good. This is definitely his nest.